Good evening, Agile acquisition enthusiasts, and welcome back to the Underground Digital Tiki Bar. Tonight's topic, the Federal Acquisition Regulations. Cheers. Okay, the Federal Acquisition Regulations, or FAR as it's better known, is a consolidated federal regulations that provide all of the rules that govern acquisitions in the federal government. So what is the FAR and why is it important to know? Well, basically the FAR contains literally 1,300 plus pages of rules, regulations, clauses, and provisions that need to be followed when doing business as the federal government or with the federal government. It's a complex network of rules that typically are formed by other sections and require a lot of intimate knowledge of the different parts and how they relate, and the ability to work back and forth between sections to formulate an entire opinion. Now, oftentimes when using the FAR, you can't just rely on a single section, so you're going to have to sort of bookmark or identify particular sections to refer back to as you sort of drill down the rabbit's hole of individual provisions. There are, of course, the physical FAR that's produced generally twice a year, along with any other modifications produced by the FAR Council, as well as there are a couple online sources available, acquisition.gov and farsite.hill. And I'm really proud to announce that this week we launched the myfar.io, myfar.io tool, which is a FAR tool that provides a much better user experience, as well as a bunch of other tools that enable the use of the FAR to be more accessible to the average user. You can bookmark, you can have review commonly asked questions, you can ask questions to subject matter experts like myself who will answer them, and it will give you the kind of depth and understanding of the FAR without having to have years of experience in using it. In addition to that, it just has a better user experience, and you can move around and navigate the tool much more naturally. Well, at least that's the hope. So I'm sharing that with you now. I would love to get your feedback on the tool. Please kick the tires on it. This is just the beta version, currently desktop available. We'll be rolling out the mobile version shortly. We use Agile best practices. It's on our roadmap, top prioritization. But we are looking to find, I'm sure there's going to be other bugs that come up, and if you can submit those, we'll put those in our backlog, work those off just as quickly as we can as well. But really, I just hope this adds a level of value to contracting officers or people in industry that are dealing with the federal government. It's important. I say this all the time. It's so important to understand what it is you're signing up to, and to make sure that the clauses and provisions in your contracts are appropriate for the type of contract you're doing, so you're not being held to any unnecessary standards, and so that you don't unintentionally violate one of those clauses that you just didn't understand. So if you have any questions, please send me a message. Better yet, go to myfar.io, ask the questions in the FAR itself, or click on the user feedback link and provide feedback. If there's features that you think would be valuable in there, let us know. And of course, if you like these videos, subscribe. And until next week, cheers.